Today on Beyond.
Breaks my heart that somebody's still out there doing what he's doing, and I don't have my kid with me.
This mother believes finding clues to her daughter's killer will bring her relief, but the details she learns today will stun her. Plus, a sister comes back to haunt the family. Can James find out what she wants? And actor Ed Begley Jr. has a private reading with James and discovers that his father is leading him to a mysterious trunk.
He helped you get that trunk because he wanted you to have it.
Will Ed dare to open it? Find out today on Beyond. Using his extraordinary psychic ability to communicate with spirits, he's transformed lives by unlocking mysteries and sharing secrets from the other side. James Van Praagh, best-selling author, renowned medium, and your connection to the world beyond.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I want to welcome all of you here at the studio. Thank you very much, and especially you people watching at home. Thank you for coming beyond. Is there someone that knows of a kid that died in a swing set, fell off a swing set, or fell off like an amusement park thing? Did you lose a child somewhere over here? Son? Daughter. Was she young when she died?
Yes.
How old was she?
14.
What is this about? Hold on. What is this about a swing set?
I don't know about the swing set.
Okay, wait, hold on. Who has a swing set of a child that passed over? Or was there a park?
She was going to the park.
She was going to a park.
Okay, hold on. I keep on saying swing, 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 swings.
She was her swing set. She has a swing set in her yard, but I don't know if that
Did
has.
you just get that? Was that new? Is that pretty new?
They just
There you
moved
go.
in.
It just happened. When did you put that in? 2 weeks ago?
I just moved into a house and it had it in there. And my husband saw the swing going. The other day he was back there and
Somebody was
swinging.
Is this your sister who passed over?
Yes.
Yes.
That's where I want to go to, right here. Are you another sister?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You look all alike. It's your daughter coming in, and she's screaming here, and she's talking about you, and she's talking about you looking at that swing set.
Well, he was outside and he just went to pick her favorite fruit is plums, and he picked a plum off our plum tree, and it started swinging.
Thank you. It started swinging by itself, didn't
Yeah.
it? It was your sister. Isn't that amazing? She would not leave me alone with the damn swing set. I'm like, why are you showing me the swing set? And did you call your mom and tell her?
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing. Okay, good. I like the garden that you're going to plant for her. She loves that garden that you've been thinking about doing because it's been the garden that you've been going over and over in your head. She goes, my mother's been like driving herself crazy about where should I design this thing? How should I formulate? What flowers would she like? Should I put the rocks in? Should I have rocks in there?
Yeah.
Should there be a waterfall thing? Should there be a little water thing? You understand about the water thing? And she's going on about, I don't know if there's be a statuary there too. But she said you won't leave yourself alone going with the design of this sort of thing, okay?
That's true.
Right? It's a fast passing, I'll tell you right now. It's unexpected. It was a crash of some sort.
Yes.
But it feels like crash, okay?
Yes.
It must have been in a car or something, but it's like,
Yes.
I feel really turning too. I feel something turned. I don't know if the car turned, but there's something turning here.
She hit the windshield
Okay.
of the car. She was jogging.
What?
She was jogging and a car
Hit her. But I don't know, did her head go through the windshield or did her head?
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. She has to. Right. My pop wouldn't be here. Her dad wouldn't be here. And she wants to, please, she's begging me to thank you for being here. And please tell Pop hello, or please give him my love, please. And at work, she stands behind him. At work. So I don't know where he's working, but she's standing right behind him. Even in the room in the house when he's by himself, in his own little office or den at the home office, she's standing right there behind him. There's a shelf there in his office, and there's a statue on the shelf. And it says, World's Greatest Dad, or there's something there with a statue. Understand that?
Yeah.
I think she might have given him that. Or you might be all did, but she said, tell him to pay attention to that statue because she's going to do something with it. And she's right behind him. Hey, when they say that, believe me, in the show, they've done these things. So be aware of that, but she's standing right behind him. The next couple of days, she'll feel him.
Okay, good, because he was jogging with her when this happened.
Wow.
So he's taking it really hard.
I know, because he thought he could save her, and he can't. Okay. Well, I'm going to leave you with that, okay?
Well,
Good
thank
luck.
you so
You're welcome.
much. Thank you.
What is this about a swing? I keep on saying swing, 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 swings.
James talked about the swing set. I noticed you had an immediate reaction. You said you felt like your sister was swinging on the set. Can you tell us about that?
The other day when my husband came home from work, he was outside and he was picking some fruit off of our fruit trees at our new house. And once he picked the fruit off the tree, the swing started swinging higher and higher. And he thought that it was Jennifer.
I like the garden that you're going to plant for her. She loves that garden that you've been thinking about doing.
We have a rose garden that Jennifer helped plant before the wedding, and I pick a rose every day for Jennifer. So it's just a nice, wonderful place that we are allowed to go there and sit and talk to Jen.
Do you feel that she's there with you when you're there?
I do. I really do. But to lose a loved one is heartbreaking, but when you lose a child, you lose a piece of your heart. So for this to be validated today like this, we know that she is still okay and she's there and she's with us in our hearts and she's going to be there, you know, forever with us.
I'm so glad you can leave here
you.
with a smile.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Still to come.
He helped you get that trunk because he wanted you to have it.
Actor Ed Begley Jr. is stunned when his father brings him a call to action from beyond. Plus, can clues to her daughter's killers give hope to a mother who's given up?
They put her in the back of a pickup truck and they covered her over with them things as her body's lying there. They covered her over.
Next, on Beyond. It's been over a year, and our next guest says she still can't accept that her daughter was brutally murdered. And she and her youngest daughter are here today, hoping that James can shed light on this unsolved murder. I have to stress the piece you're about to see was taped before the show. No one in our studio, including James, has seen it. Here is Lori and Kim's story.
I am here to connect with my daughter, Angelina. She was very special to me because she was my firstborn, and she was my baby. The night my daughter passed away, she had worked. It was 1:30 in the morning, and so she attempted to walk home. They have her on surveillance camera at 2:40 in the morning buying a mint donut, and they found that mint donut on the road, and a lady passing by at 5:45 found her body on the side of the road. All she would have had to do is call me. It took 4 hours, but I would have been there for her. It breaks my heart that somebody's still out there doing what he's doing, and I don't have my kid with me.
Hi, Lori. Lori? Yes. Hi, Lori. And you are Kim. Hi, Kim. Hi. I know you lost your daughter, is that right?
Yes.
And, okay. She's missing. She was murdered, is that right?
Yes, she was.
And you don't know what happened to her?
No.
So you want to try to see if we can get anything through that might help?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, she's standing right here. Standing right here. And she's talking to me about different, she's a person who goes all over the place, by the way. She needs her independence, and she does things her way, and you try to tell her something, and she'll do it her own way anyway.
Yes, she will.
Understand?
Yeah.
And there's also a man here, who I'm not sure what the father figure is around you. There's a father figure that
My
comes
dad.
in, okay?
Yep.
And he's sitting right behind you. He has her. He wants you to know he has her, and you wondered if he had her. There's an initial M with a name. I'm not sure who the M initial belongs to. And I would say with the father's side of the family, there's an M. I don't know if it's Michael or Matt, but or a Mark, but there's an M there.
I believe I had an Uncle Mark.
Okay, would you check it out? Because it's who's
I
attached
sure
to your
will.
father, okay?
I sure
He
will.
has her. You should not worry about her. And you don't know how she was killed, do you?
No, we
Okay.
don't.
I will tell you that I see hands around her throat. And that's how she's
She was
done.
strangled.
Yep.
Yes, she was strangled.
Okay, well, that's what I'm saying here, okay? I also want to ask you if she was found outside, outdoors,
Yes,
her
she
body.
was.
And I also want to ask you, because she's showing me, she shows me like a water thing close by. I don't know if it's a ravine. And because I keep on
She was
seeing,
found in the ditch.
okay, near a ravine of some sort.
Yeah,
because
it
she's
was
telling
winter
me,
time.
okay, it's like a ravine,
Yep.
and this is what she's showing it to me, okay? And someone, outskirts, she said the outskirts.
Yep,
They
it's
dumped me out
country
here.
road. It was a county road she
Yeah,
was found
they
on.
dumped me out here, she's talking about, and I'm seeing a pickup truck. They put her in the back of a pickup truck, and they covered her over with them things as her body's lying there, and they covered her over.
We don't know.
She
Well,
had her,
that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
her jacket was taken off, and when they put her down, they threw her jacket over her.
I also will tell you that please not to worry about me anymore. Why do you worry about me all the time? You couldn't have saved me. You couldn't have saved her. And I don't know if there's an issue about a tattoo that she once wanted, or someone wanted a tattoo. Were you talking to Mom about a tattoo recently, or thinking about getting one?
I had gotten one.
Okay, and did your sister know about that?
No,
She
she wasn't
passed.
here.
Oh, well, she's talking about the tattoo you got.
Okay.
Because I
Oh,
wanted
she was-
a little one, and she came up with a big one.
Was it with her, though? Something to do with her?
Yeah.
Regarding her name?
It
or-
does.
Yes.
It does.
We wanted to get matching tattoos on our ankles that said Angie.
There you go. Hello. There we go.
We got it.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
There are people that are boyfriend or husband who she was associated with,
Yes.
who he knew. I know there's either a bar they went to or a club they went to, and it's not that far from where they live, okay?
Okay.
Because I feel like there's something to do with the people that they socialized with. There's a Jack person. Is anyone named Jack that you know of?
Who was that guy that she was saying that would come over?
Well, there are people there that she,
That might have been a Jack.
well, would you check all that out?
I sure
Yes,
will.
we will.
Yes.
Because I don't feel like she liked these people, and I feel like some of them know more about this, or they knew the person that did, or persons that did this. I see two people, not one, but two people.
Okay.
All right, I hope that helps you.
Okay.
Okay? All right.
Thank you
You're welcome.
very much.
I will tell you that I see hands around her throat.
She was strangled.
Yes, she was.
All right. Her body was found near a ravine.
She's a person who goes all over the place, by the way. She needs her independence.
There was just so much about her proving her way in life, you know, that she could do it.
I don't know if there's an issue about a tattoo that she once wanted, or someone wanted a tattoo.
We were going to get tattoos.
Yes.
Of
And
a
I
butter-
also have a butterfly on my shoulder.
Can we get a little close up on that? Yeah.
And
Got that?
I tell
Now,
him,
did you do this after or?
Yeah, after, and I told my mother that it was because,
In memory of
in
Angie.
memory of Angie, because whenever we see a butterfly, we say, hey, Angie's with us, you know, and
Do you feel like she's always with you?
Oh yeah, that was another thing when he said she's with you right now. And she's safe now. And I know it.
And you know it. Okay.
I know she's safe.
Thank you so much.
Your father is talking to me about astronomy or looking up at the stars.
A private moment shared only by Ed Begley Jr. and his father revealed. Will it make a believer out of Ed? The answer is next on Beyond.
So, James, getting together with the celebrities.
It's part of my job, what can I say?
I heard you did a reading for Ed Begley Jr.
Yes. I was so happy when he called me because he wanted to reach his dad. So I said, yeah, I'd be more than happy to help you do that. We'll try to, and we did a great job.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I feel there are several presences or people with you. I do feel that your mother is here very, very strongly. There's a lady next to her and there's a lady next to her, okay? I feel as if there was another lady who raised you, though. I don't know what that
Yes.
means. There was a stepmother or there was an aunt or something, but there's another lady who raised you, okay?
Yeah, there were several women who raised me. So
Okay.
yes.
Well, I feel maybe these are who are coming with your mother,
Yes.
but I feel there were people that raised you. And I don't know if an aunt was involved with raising you at all.
There was
Thank you.
a couple of aunts.
Okay,
who
because I'm
raised
being
me,
told
yes.
aunt here, okay, very, very strongly. Hold on. Something about a stepmother. Well, your mother's talking about, I'm sorry, your mother's talking to me about a stepmother here.
There's two prominent stepmothers, I suppose.
Okay, who's AMA?
Amanda.
Who is that? This is a lady that wants to say hello to you. And this lady, Amanda, wants to give you her love. You understand that? And she's saying to me that she has been helping you more now,
Yeah.
since she's passed over, than she was able to when she was alive.
That's pretty nice.
You understand that? I'm going to tell you that she still looks after you. In some ways, I feel she's closer to you than your mother is.
Probably.
Your mother, Amanda, wants me to talk to you about your foot.
Yep.
You have foot problem on your left side, your left foot. Is there a foot problem in the left?
Yep. My leg was set crooked.
Okay, because let me
And,
tell you, but the bone, and they're telling me there was a bone problem with your left
Right.
foot.
Now I've straightened it. So
Now you've
it
straightened it.
should be fine.
Well, let me tell you what they're telling me.
Yeah.
Something about your foot does
Yep.
not feel right with the bone.
No, it's
Okay?
there's been
There's
a
a
problem.
curve there.
Probably.
And I feel as if you either, I understand that. They're telling me something about not even able to get the right shoe in there or not being able to fit it in correctly. Okay?
Yep.
Did you ever have to have a pin? Was there talk about having pins?
Yes, there's a titanium rod in my leg.
Your father's showing me a treasure chest, and he's giving this to you. Your father's telling me he's sorry he traveled a lot when you were younger.
Right.
He was traveling all the time with his business, show business, and he traveled. He's showing me either you having a trunk of his. There's a trunk. He said this weird thing. He's showing me a trunk.
Yes.
And I'm in this trunk. I see pictures. Okay?
Right.
Like all different types of pictures.
Yeah.
They could have been from movies or something, but it's filled with memorabilia. Something there in this trunk which he wants just as a validation to tell you about.
Right.
You understand you have this?
I do.
Okay.
I have one. There's another one that became available to me recently.
Oh, it was, and it was his or something? Or
It was his trunk.
Thank you. Because he said he helped you get that trunk because he wanted you to have it.
Ah.
You understand?
I have to make a call about that then.
Yes, please. Your father is telling me that he didn't necessarily believe in this sort of thing when he was alive, and he could have foofooed this sort of a thing, what we're doing here, but he said, you have taught him to believe in things that go beyond this just earth. Your father is talking to me about astronomy or looking up at the stars, and he's talking about teaching you about the stars, a little boy, and astronomy or looking up at the stars. Do you understand this?
Yeah.
He wants you to have that memory with you again. Okay?
Right.
He wants that memory with you. And I don't know if you have any ties to Canada, or you'd be going to Canada, or there was a talk about going some business with Canada recently.
Yes.
Okay. But your father's saying you're going to go to Canada. And your mother here, this mother, not the mother per se, but Amanda, who's coming very, very
Right.
close to you. Very close to you. There's also talk to me about, I don't know why, but they're showing me your house, and I'm being shown a light colored rug, a carpet.
Right.
There's a light carpet there, and they're talking to me about this, some kind of a stain in this carpet.
Right.
Which has been hard to get out.
Yeah.
And it's all, I don't know why, but this lady, Amanda, is talking about the stain in the carpet.
Right.
And I've been trying to use natural products to get this thing
Right.
out, but they're not working.
No.
You
they're
understand
not.
that?
Oh, yeah. That's 100% accurate. My wife is going nuts trying to get the pet smells out of it using all the natural stuff, so.
Okay, there we go. Because that's what they're laughing. They're telling me about this, Amanda. And she's saying you like lemon you use and all these different things here. But she said something a little stronger. She's talking about ammonia for some reason. I don't know why, but she's mentioning this to me. All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Wonderful.
You're
Just
welcome.
extraordinary.
Who's AMA?
Amanda, this woman, my stepmother died when I was 7. And I thought she was my mother for years, and then discovered another woman was my mother. But this woman, Amanda, took these children in from, what was an extramarital affair and raised them until she died of cancer when I was 7.
You have foot problem on your left side, your left foot.
It's not like I'm walking with a limp, It's nothing that he saw. It's, I walk quite normally, but there is a problem there that needs to be addressed. It's kind of specific.
Your father's showing me a treasure chest, and he's giving this to you. In this trunk, I see pictures, okay?
Right.
Like all different types of pictures.
Yeah.
Something there in this trunk which he wants just as a validation to tell you about.
A woman approached me about a year ago to, I think, buy his trunk, or to, either way, it's fine. If she wants to give it to me, that's fine. If she wants some money for it, that's fine, too. I think I'll go get it now. It was very emotional. It was very positive, though. It wasn't negative at all. It was very uplifting.
Now, was any of this information public? Because I know a lot of people watching will say, well, James could have read that somewhere.
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, no, nothing was, because there were things about his childhood that the father mentioned. Like one thing was how he used to bring him out and look at the stars. And for him, that was a very important part of his childhood. His father taught him about the constellations and looking at the stars. So, and other things came through, which was so detailed as far as his childhood and the relationship with his step-parents and other people in the family that I don't think even is public knowledge.
That's great.
Yeah, so we'll be right back.
If you'd like to be part of the Beyond Show audience and have a chance for a reading with James, call our toll-free number, 1-866-88-JAMES, or go to our website at thebeyondshow.com.
I do believe in life that we're never given more than we can handle. And that in order to get through a situation which might seem very hard for us, we have to go deep within to find the answers. I hope you can do that. I hope you got something from today, and I hope you come back tomorrow to go beyond with me. Thank you very much for joining us today. Thank you all.
Hey James, my 10-year-old son's been seeing ghosts, so how can I
Yay, we
kind
love
of,
that,
I know,
yay.
I'm cool with it,
Well-
but I don't know how to kind of calm
let-
him down.
Let me tell you, well, I wouldn't calm him down because children are very, very open. They've just come from the spirit world, right?
Yeah.
So they're very open. They haven't been conditioned by our society yet and say, no, that's not right, that is right. If playmates and friends, they talk about playmates, many times they are spirit. And I would encourage them, what do you see? Who is it? Do they tell you their name? Where do they come from? And just encourage their intuition because you can't negate what is very natural to a child.
I do, but what if it scares them? This one scares them, the recent one scares them.